There's a lot that would rather see you dead just because of the uniform that you wear. I thought long and hard about whether or not I should even make a video, but feel like that today we all kind of need to understand where law enforcement is and the crusade against us that is weighing on every officer's heart in America right now. But it's devastating to be a police officer right now and to know what's going on and how people feel about you and the things that you do in this job, the sacrifices you make, that there's a lot that would rather see you dead just because of the uniform that you wear. There's a bad day coming for us. It is if we don't get a hold of this now. But today I did something that was really hard. I put in my notice, and this is the end of me being a cop after 10 years, and I just can't take it anymore. I'm done with it. It's been one of the best decisions I've ever made was getting in law enforcement. But there's a lot that goes along with it that y'all don't know about. And that's what I'm going to tell you about today. There's a lot of sacrifices that we make, a lot of sacrifices that our family has to make. Being married to a cop is probably one of the hardest jobs in the world. You don't know the torment that they go through, wondering if their loved one's gonna come home, or if today's gonna be the day they're going to tell their kids that their dad didn't come home or their mother ain't coming home. They're going to have to live without them. They hear all the negative things that are said about the police officers in general, and it scares them. They don't know if somebody's going to come by their house and kill them. They don't know if when you're out in public shopping, just getting your groceries, that somebody's going to attack them, attack your family just because you are a cop. I've sent my daughter to school to come home crying and tell me that they hated me because I was white and a police officer. That hurts because you don't know how to tell a child that's in kindergarten that people they just don't care. What else do you tell them? I don't know. The nightmares that come along with this job, you can't imagine. The human body is not meant, or the human mind is not meant to see the things that we see. And some of us see it on a daily basis, some of us don't. Bigger cities see a lot more of it than we do here in these rural areas, but we still have our fair share of it. It's hard. They tell you don't take the job home with you, but you still take it home with you. You can't just shut it off. You can't not think about it. I've made it hard on my wife, on my kids, on my mother, my father, and the rest of my family. For 10 years, because I haven't been able to go out in the real world and have fun the way that the rest of the world does, because I worry constantly about what could happen. Can't take my kids out on the water on a boat because I'm constantly scared that something's going to happen. They're going to fall off, they're going to drown, the boat's going to catch on fire. I mean, just anything. I worry about them whenever they go away with their grandparents, whether or not they're going to make it to the house or they're going to be involved in a fatal wreck. Those are things that normal parents don't think about constantly like I do. You don't know what it's like to wake up 5 or 6 times a night to go check on your kids because you've had bad nightmares and you just want to make sure that they're both still alive, that something didn't happen while they're asleep. It takes its toll on you. Those are just some of the minor things. But at some point, you say it's enough. And I'm at that point. I've hit enough.